This summary of The One Thing, the surprisingly simple truth behind extraordinary results by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, is about to begin. Enjoy.
Key point 1. Success is about simplifying and being focused. People are passionate about many things and try to be good at them all. For example, a man can want to learn the guitar, play soccer, be a lecturer at a university, and at the same time be a chef because he is passionate about them. This man can do anything he wants in his lifetime, but he can't do it all at once. And more importantly, he can only excel in a field if he is willing to invest time toward mastering his skills. Many people tend to spread themselves too thin, resulting in their failure to achieve. If you want to make long-term life changes, choose one thing and then focus your energy on being phenomenal there. Excellent results depend on how narrow your focus is. You've probably felt overwhelmed by the world telling you that you should do great at work, start a business, have 5 projects, and be more and everywhere simultaneously. But only one key identity or task must bring you what you aspire to. It's easy to get caught in the web of other activities and lose sight of the one essential thing. And this is where we miss out on being productive. Successful people have mastered the art of time blocking their one thing and keeping the light on their top priority. So, how can you simplify your workload and focus on the one most important thing? Let's find out. Key point 2. The one thing is the ultimate tool for achieving any goal you set. People often say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Likewise, the journey to attaining the success you desire in your work or personal life begins with just one thing. Be like a postage stamp. Stick to one thing until you get there. Josh Billings. If you ever wondered how successful people use the same 24 hours daily and seem to get more done, you found your answer. The one thing is the main thing. A person, a passion, or a skill that is a deal breaker in getting what you want. Walt Disney's brother got him a job at the art studio. Pat Matthews' passion for painting led to extraordinary results in business. As for companies, it can be the most crucial product or service. Narrowing your focus and putting your energy directly into one thing leaves almost no room for failure. To find it, go small. Going small means doing what you should and blocking out all the rest. Achieving success takes a lot of subtraction. Deleting the things that do not matter at a particular time to make room for the things that do will narrow your focus, and the one thing will become crystal clear. Your aim. You can achieve significant business, spiritual, or marriage goals, but you can only get results if you find your top priority and follow through. Success does not happen all of a sudden. It's not magic. Success does not start the day you get an award or achieve the goals you set at the beginning of the year. It takes time, sometimes longer than you thought it would. One success sequentially leads to another and rarely happens on its own. It leaves clues for others to see, and of course, it is due to a continuous application of the one thing approach. That one thing can change your life. Take, for instance, Google, KFC, and Star Wars. They all have something in common. Each has one thing they are most known for. Google for search, KFC for chicken, and Star Wars for movies. Did you know? Gary Keller had no intention of going to college. After high school, he pursued a music career. Key point 3. Beware of any obstacles capable of throwing you off the path of success. You may not even notice how wrong beliefs get stuck in your head and define your life choices. 6 lies might stand between you and success. These lies are: 1. Everything matters equally. Equality doesn't exist. Every decision you make is subject to your discretion, and the vital issue is how to make good choices that will ensure your chances of achieving success. Successful people do the most important things only by clearly prioritizing tasks. There are many things to do that make it to your list of priorities, situations to handle, and decisions to make, but only one thing stands out and will give you the needed push to success. 2. Multitasking. Neither of them gets your maximum attention when you do 2 things simultaneously. Multitasking leads to limited productivity and distractions, making accomplishing your goals much more challenging. The principle of the one thing does not thrive amidst such conditions. Prioritize one thing and stay focused. An overload of tasks and goals will hinder your progress. 3. A disciplined life. While discipline is needed, a positive habit is more important. When faced with a task, you don't always need discipline. So instead of focusing on it solely, you can channel your efforts into picking and cultivating relevant habits. 4. Willpower is not always on will call. Willpower is delicate, and you should treat it with as much care as possible. It's a critical part of success and a determinant of many decisions you will make on your journey to your dreams. It's not infinite, though. Everyone has a limited willpower supply, so it's necessary to recharge it constantly. 5. A balanced life. Balance is a myth. It means staying safe in the center, and we all know nothing exciting happens there. The big things occur at the extremes. An extraordinary life is a counterbalancing act. Make your priorities very clear to make follow-through easier. Choose your focus and abandon the rest. 6. Big is bad. When you automatically label big things as bad, you're less likely to make progress or shatter any glass ceilings. Don't limit yourself to only making small steps. Big success starts with big thinking. Key point 4. Your one thing is fueled by the positive habits. Many things that matter are simple, but they can have you shooting for the stars. Here are some truths that will help you achieve more with less effort. 1. The focusing question. Tasks can look insurmountable when you see them at first glance. The trick to making them easier is to break them down into smaller bits. That way, you only need to begin with the first and work your way down until you've completed everything. You only need one focusing question to put everything in perspective. What is the one small and specific thing that can make all the rest unnecessary or done with less effort? Your choices and decisions determine what kind of results you get. The focusing question throws all the light on your one thing and brings the essential to the fore. Success is not about setting your life on fire. It's about doing a few things really well. 2. The success habit. When you want to perform well, start with the focusing question. This key step is a necessary habit that will lead you to your desired outcome. The fun part is that you can apply it to any area of your life: business, personal, spiritual, marital, or even physical health. Here are some steps to get great results and bring the one thing to the fore of your life. Get acquainted with the idea of the one thing and ensure you fully understand it. Trust that this principle can change your life. Put the focusing question to use every day. Ensure you consciously ask yourself about the one thing that will make everything easier. Form a habit of asking yourself the focusing question. Stick with it and practice daily until it becomes an integral part of you. Leverage reminders everywhere around you. Set alarms, phone wallpapers, or create wall stickers so that you can get constant reminders. Recruit support from others. Tell them about the one thing and share your plan so they can help when it seems like you need a pick-me-up. Even if you are on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Will Rogers. Key point 5. Purpose and curiosity are pivotal in achieving positive results. How many times have you wondered how exactly you should achieve something? Try to recall a situation where your goal destination point was so far away that you didn't have an answer on how to get there. But to find great answers, you must ask big and specific questions. Instead of asking, how do I get the promotion? Include a challenge and a deadline in your question. How do I achieve my KPIs and sign 3 new contracts in 4 months? To find a great answer to a great question, explore the possibilities that do not just lie around. Do the research and put in extra effort to get the extraordinary results you seek. Your life must have a purpose if you want to be successful. Your life experience is determined by how you interpret the events that happen to you. Happiness isn't ready-made. You can find it on the way to your one thing. Dr. Martin Seligman, the father of positive psychology, distinguishes 5 elements that create our happiness: positive emotions and pleasure, engagement, achievement, relationships, and meaning. According to his ideas, engagement and meaning are the most significant. Doing more things that bring sense to your life is a way to true happiness. The purpose is what keeps you going when it feels like you've come to the end of the road. It fuels your one thing and aligns everything in the direction that points to success. Ask yourself what the one thing is that you want the most. Above everything else, what do you want your life to be about? That is your purpose. However, the purpose is powerless without a plan. You must deconstruct the big picture of what you want to achieve in the future into a detailed step-by-step plan that maps out your journey from the present day to a distant future deadline. It could be 10, 20, or even 50 years. What's important is you'll know the one thing you're supposed to do at each stage until you finish painting the big picture. Writing down your goals and detailing them from an indefinite someday to 10 years to 5 years to 1 month and to the present day is an excellent way to track down the one thing you need to be doing every moment. Key point 6. Productivity can transform your life on a large scale. The most productive life isn't the busiest one. There's always something to do at any given time. What matters is whether you're getting the most out of everything you do. If you want to finish your to-do lists, try the time blocking technique. The only thing you have to do is block out the hours that you need to spend on the one thing. You can also block hours daily or weekly to create a habit. Another important step here is to make sure you reserve some time off. You'll need this time to rest and take a break from the one thing so you can return stronger and with more energy. The secret of achievement is not working more hours, but working more effectively during the ones you already have. Time block the one thing, a minimum of 4 hours each day, for you to concentrate on the thing you've decided is the most important to you. Also, block your planning time, the time you spend going back to the drawing board to strategize and brainstorm. Even when you time block everything, there are bound to be distractions from the one thing. Here are a few ways to deal with them. Build a bunker, a space where you can't be disturbed. Store provisions close to you so you don't have to take long breaks to get what you want. Sweep for minds, any possible distractions. Dedicate 100% attention to your one thing. And enlist support from people around you who will push you to do better. Follow these 3 measures to stay committed to your one thing. 1. Pursue the path of mastery. Remember that it's a constant process, not a destination. The journey to mastery never ends. There's always a new level to unlock. The more time you invest in your one thing, the more self-confident and competent you become. 2. Move from entrepreneurial to purposeful. Move from the zone of limits to a limitless one. It implies pushing yourself beyond the ordinary and exploring the potential available to you. And 3, live the accountability cycle. You won't get things right every time. Taking responsibility for your wins and your losses is a good way to maintain accountability. Accountable people, who you want to be, acknowledge reality. Key point 7. Avoid settling for less through your struggle to be productive. If you've noticed that you're not getting maximum productivity in any area of your life, check that you do not have a problem with the following: inability to say no. Different people and situations demand our attention at various times every day, and sometimes it seems impossible to say no and concentrate on the one thing. Learning to say no makes you more focused on your goal and ensures you get the most work done. Fear of chaos. Life goes on even when you remain focused on your one thing. And since you still exist in this world, you're not exempt from what happens in it. The hard pill to swallow is that other tasks will most likely not get done when you concentrate on your one thing. But remain focused on your priority and don't let anything steal you entirely from what matters most. Poor health habits. You must take care of yourself. Eat at the right time and rest adequately. You won't achieve much if you don't feel well. And your environment is not conducive to achieving goals. Ensure the people around you support your goals and give you all the positive energy you need to focus on the one thing. Don't be distracted by your surroundings. The environment you find yourself in must keep your productivity high. The journey to success begins with going the extra mile to find your one thing. The first step to greatness is the one thing. Multiply your current income by a number that will produce what you want your income to be. Do you want to double it, triple it, or even quadruple it? Does your current lifestyle allow you to achieve it? If so, use a higher number and repeat until you find the point where your current effort is not enough. Go back to the drawing board and start making plans to achieve the new goal. You alone get to determine if you will succeed or not. It might change, but there is something that will matter more than everything else. And when that one thing aligns with your priorities and purpose, life becomes productive. Conclusion. The one thing is the most important thing at every moment in time. Find it, prioritize it, and watch yourself achieve extraordinary results. You can narrow down your one thing by examining your life for the things you find most fulfilling. Once you have established what this is, proceed to set short and long-term goals that break down the process into achievable bits. There's a lot of time between now and the future, and that gap can be covered by setting intermediate goals. When you find your one thing, stay committed to it for maximum success. Ask yourself how you can best perform, but expect to meet a few roadblocks on your path. As with every good thing, progress takes time and a lot of commitment. So keep going, even when you struggle. Everyone fails at different times. What's important is getting your act together and coming up with a new plan to get things done. If you strive to have everything, you might end up with nothing. Concentrating on one thing will get you what you want. There should always be one thing in your life that is in harmony with your purpose and a top priority. It will be the most effective thing that will help you fulfill your potential. Whatever you do, do not lose sight of your one thing. Try this. Write down the one thing you can do this week to improve your self-confidence. Then write the one thing that matters most in your business and personal areas.
Summary complete. Please take a moment to rate it so